Are we going straight?
Hello everyone, welcome on in, and sorry about the huge delay because tech issues, even though the goblins were vanquished. And I just moved the players over on actual being live while we were talking about what to do next. But yeah, usual spiel. And hi, welcome in everyone. Brain scrambled. Yes. Music. Type in music too to find information about Adrian von Ziegler. Sirenscape is the sound effects thing of choice for me, and I make the starting soon overlay and maps in Incarnate. And if you want to help or hinder our players, you can type in !perks in the chat to find out how to do that. Also, sound volumes. Let me double check something real quick. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Going to check something real quick. Remind me later. Remind me later. Remind me later. Yep, that's nice echo.
It just on my end that everything is freezing.
Seems like it, yeah.
You're back.
Welcome back.
And
There you go.
all the things are broken again.
Well, it popped back where it belongs, so yay. Well, anywho, anyone want to give catch us up on what we did last time?
On my end.
We went to a library. We met a ghost. And then some entity came and fucked us over, almost. And here we are. Gorgeous.
Well, Victor's pretty messed up.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He has 1 HP. It's not that
Is Mr.
bad.
Unconscious? Was unconscious.
I mean, I have advantage on that saving throw, so it's fine. Fine.
Well, you have 1 hit point, so you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. I only need 1 hit point to keep fighting, but apparently paladins don't allow 1 hit point people to fight.
I wonder why. It's such a mystery. God.
Could it have to do anything to do with the bleeding out of the ears part, or maybe the nose
Or the
bleeding?
leg, or
We learned about calumnus.
Can't hear you, Lupo.
I mean,
But yeah, where are we?
I like that we hear his clicking, but
Yeah,
we can't hear his voice.
I can hear you clicking, but not your voice.
you can't hear my voice.
Now I can
Now
hear you.
we can hear you.
Yay!
Okay,
Now we
right.
can't hear. What the?
I was gonna say I can't even blame my headphones. I'm not worried. Yeah, no, we learnt about calumnus. Butcher, remember?
You're kind of cutting out, almost like you're in front of the mic, then really far in front of the mic, then really far.
Tech issues.
I think you said something about the butcher.
Yes, Calumnus the Butcher.
Calumnus the Butcher, yeah.
Horrible man, and don't trust people with masks, people.
Green ones. Is it green ones?
Basically,
Yes,
don't
mask.
trust people with masks. It was a green mask, but she was kind of specific, but don't trust people with masks, basically. Yeah.
Alright. Is hear me alright now?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay, yes, Calumnus the Butcher. Yes, we learnt about him.
Yes, he burned down crops.
And he's the one who built that labyrinth, apparently. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
and sacrificed farmers.
Farms and burn down farms.
Yes. Oh, and then Siri found a little ring in a box.
Oh, simply. Oh, simply. Okay.
You're like, shh.
Yeah, it was planted there by Leo.
No idea how he got into my bag.
But they all say.
Sneakily.
Very sneakily.
But yeah, you find yourselves at the aftermath of this fight with the nightmarish creature. What once was this thing that attacked you is now laying dead in this archway between one section of the library and
Is
another
there
one. Yes?
any possible way for me to take a trophy of this fight?
Sure.
Didn't it turn to goo? I'm confused.
Like, I'm not taking goo with me as a trophy. That's just stupid. Is there a fang? Is there a claw? Is there a scale? Is there something that would be a proper war trophy?
You want a tentacle?
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
There are teeth. It has fangs, so you can probably grab one of those.
There we go. I will take a teeth of this, whatever this creature.
A fire, wasn't it? Fire?
It's pronounced fear.
Here. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So a creature from fear.
Yeah.
A creature, a trophy, a fang. What's called a broken fang?
So, would we not have any
Taken.
idea what this creature is?
No.
Oh,
It
so yeah,
seems- It seems to
from
be.
a weird creature.
Yeah. It seems to be completely new, like nothing you have encountered before, or even read about before.
So this was really kind of disturbs Droza because he's considers himself to be quite knowledgeable about creatures and nature, and this is like, yeah, he says, he's kind of like spits on this thing. This creature is not natural. This is disgusting.
Abomination.
You don't
It's an
think it was the
abomination.
library's pet or anything, would you? I mean, hang on, I better go tell somebody.
Sirius running over to Victor and be like, "Are you okay? How many fingers do I hold up?"
He just looks at you. He just shakes his head.
He can't see any fingers. Quick, check his eyes.
That's basically what she's doing. Basically, like taking his face and being like checking if his eyes work.
I'm alive.
Did he get piety from killing this thing? Sorry, interrupting.
Uh,
I believe we got some.
Did
yes.
you already get it? Did you
Yeah.
already add it?
Yep, we did it at the end of the session.
Definitely possible. Yeah, sorry.
She casts healing word on Victor, and she says like, "Oh, thank
Why does
her
it show itself as damage, and how do you only have a one?
I don't know."
Oh wait, it's the ball. It's the top one, the +7.
Drozen, you'll see he doesn't want to ruin his beautiful little slippers which Siri made for him. So he's going to very carefully kind of step over this creature, not to step in any gooey bits.
Yeah.
And he's going to walk over to Victor, and I'm going to cast healing
Why are you
word.
wasting your healing spells?
Well, you
I'm alive.
look a little, but if we run into anything else in the next while.
Well, I don't
you're not
expect to get to fight then anyway.
just. And
What's the point in healing me if you're not gonna let me fight?
I think the reason, perhaps, why Leo didn't let you fight is that you had taken so much damage. It looked like you had.
Does it look
Right.
like I prefer to be out of the fight?
Well, yes. Well, no, but I think in this case we'd like to see you fight another day rather than this is it. You know, give your life just for this meaningless battle.
I didn't give my life.
Oh no, but that was on the cards. If you had engaged the creature with you know, with so much damage having been taken. I mean, you don't look very well. Let me just see what I can do, and I'm going to cast Healing Word on him.
I survived death before.
I know, but let's not tempt fate, shall we? There you go. So I give him 7.
He just sighs and he looks more disappointed than happy, but well, thanks, I guess.
Was he bleeding from his nose?
I mean, I don't
Dark.
know. It took a massive
How,
amount of
how
psychic.
bad are you looking?
Well, the damage was psychic, so it was basically like.
There are
some-
no wounds.
I'm
Just
probably
bad
bleeding through my nose and my ears, maybe. I don't know.
She
Maybe
just
my
takes a
eyes are
handkerchief.
bloodshot. My eyes maybe are bloodshot, and
Be like you got tears of blood coming out.
yeah.
I mean,
Handkerchief.
I always imagined psychic damage being more like. I mean, everything that happens to your mind usually happens to your body too. So if you take a massive blow to your stress levels, you start having nosebleeds. Trust me, I know.
I know too. I
Yeah.
bleed nosebleed a lot, so yeah.
Yeah, like when I got burned out, I had nosebleeds all the time.
Same,
So-
same.
So just handkerchiefing, like.
Yeah.
He just moves away his face.
Oh, come
Fine.
on, Victor.
It's fine.
Can you at least let me do this, please?
Ah, what's it?
Why?
Why not?
What's the purpose?
Because you look like you've been hit by. And she looks at you two. It looks like he hit you in the face.
I prefer him hitting me in the face.
So you want rather him to hit you in
Okay,
the face
let's
and
go.
Oh, okay. She steps.
Stand still,
she
stand
steps
still,
away.
would you?
I can't. Okay.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Oh.
He moves to the side. Like,
It's not standing still.
Wonder why, E2.
I meant I'd rather take a hit from you than from that thing.
Left punch does 17 hit.
It only hits if you allow it to hit. Because it's PvP.
Yeah, it hits.
That's unarmed. 4 points of blood. That's phage, and not phage.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4.
And yeah, since
feeling
we
better
do-
now?
At least there's something physical to feel instead of mental.
Good, focus on that.
I'm not using another spell. If you're gonna keep losing,
Like, E2 is at 9, you don't see him complaining. Because
Yeah.
he's invincible, he doesn't.
yeah.
Just the bad vibes, you'll watch it a bit later.
Well, if you're going to the fighting pits, please at least take a rest before you go.
We'll
I
see.
think before we do leave this place, I think we should ask some of the scholars here if they know what this creature is, and I kind of, very like, I just point at this massive tentacles and teeth.
That's a good idea. Let's go to the book lady at front.
Yeah.
Well, I have never heard of anything like this.
Meanwhile, Leo, you have reached the old lady at the front.
Oh.
Yeah, because he just left. He's gonna
Oh, you
go.
already went there? Oh, sorry.
I
Didn't
kind
know
of approached it. I was like, hey, excuse me, yeah, excuse. Oh, and then I realised I'm in the library. I'm like, oh, excuse me. Sorry. Hi.
Yes, dear. How can I help?
Do you have a pet here?
No, we generally don't allow pets in the library.
Something just attacked us, like me and my friends, and I don't know if it belongs to you or somebody here.
No.
I mean, it's pretty grotesque.
No, absolutely not. Like, if it's attacking patrons to the library, then absolutely no, we wouldn't allow that.
No, but I don't know. You might want to get someone to clean up out there. It's icky and gooing everywhere.
Oh, absolutely. Could you show me where?
Oh yeah, sure. Yep. Follow me.
She gets up from her chair and just grabs a cane. It doesn't look like she would need it when she walks with it. She just has it there. Randomly just taps it against the ground as she walks.
You use it to hit people who isn't shushing.
Yeah, it's just over here.
Oh.
Victor, why is your eye swollen?
Well, let's just say I got emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Okay, well, I might have something for that.
No,
later.
you don't.
Anyway, the
You
things over here.
injured me the most.
What?
And he just walks past.
Oh,
Like,
Oh,
shoulder bars me.
well, that boy doesn't seem to be. Oh dear. She looks up at Ethan. Are you okay?
Ethan looks perfectly fine. It's all mental damage.
Oh,
With
Even
no
if
bleed, it's fine.
Oh, it's already wiped away.
oh,
Nothing going on. He looks fine. He's just standing strong. Because P2 is an invincible pillar. He cannot fall.
And he has the harpoon.
Not fall.
yes, the harpoon that killed this thing.
Who has killed everything?
yes.
Yes, because I specifically stabbed with the harpoon to kill it.
yes.
Because it must be used once per battle. It must taste the blood of enemies to go better.
Well, I think I used it once, but it's okay.
You did, you threw it once.
Yeah.
And
But
I'm
that's beside the
perfectly
point.
fine with you throwing it again,
Oh,
if need be.
so this thing you were talking about, young man?
Oh yes, it's just over here.
Oh goodness, no. What? Did you make this mess?
Yes and no.
Do explain yourself.
Mostly yes. Well, this thing just appeared and like attacked us. And the guy that's just left, he pretty much got knocked unconscious.
Oh dear. Is he quite all right?
I'm sure he's fine. Right?
Okay. Oh no. This thing is not something that we have. We brought here. Whatever this is, and she pokes a little bit at it with the hurricane, and just oh no.
Do you know anyone who might know what this creature is?
There are several professors here who study the strange beings of our world. I'll have someone send for them, and they can collect samples and study this thing. Also, that also means that I don't have to clean it up because they'll do it for me.
Clever.
So yes, I'll send someone over to grab this. Oh, if you be so kind as to not touch it anymore.
Yes, of course. But do you know? Well, I suppose you don't know how long it would take for them to solve this mystery. But would you be able to send word to us, because creatures are appearing out of thin air to attack us? We'd like to have a bit more information.
Oh, absolutely. I guess that depends on where you'll be, I suppose. But I'm sure a party such as yours is not too hard to find in a city.
Actually, we're at the Rocking Satyr Inn. Is it in Tavern? One of the two.
Oh yes. Then I'll absolutely send word to the Rocking Satyr when I know what they. It might take a few days though.
That's fair enough. I understand something like this requires much investigation. But yes, if you could send word, because if this is going to become a regular occurrence for us, I think we need to have some information.
Oh yes, absolutely. And as long as I know a general heading, I can always send word to the next city you're going to, and like I said, a party with a Leonin and a centaur and 2 Nyxborn. It's not very common, so it shouldn't be too hard to find you.
I mean, I'm here too.
Oh, humans are everywhere, dear.
Sorry, darling.
Oh no, I did
Sure,
forget
whatever.
about you, but you have to admit that your companions are a bit more eye-catching.
Yeah, you're right.
Struck a pose.
Though,
Dude,
Again,
you're casually
look-
taking care of nails.
though to be
That's
honest, in a collection such as these, a regular human is actually the curiosity.
True.
No,
And I
pretty
would
boring, to
say-
be honest.
Sorry.
And I would say, Leo, it would be nice to actually, if we need someone to be more stealthy, we can always use you.
Stealthy?
I mean, like, we stand out a little bit more than you.
Oh, I suppose in a way you're right.
So you're quite helpful, actually.
Okay. Sure. It blushes a little bit. It's like I don't know where to look.
Oh, darling, don't be shy.
Oh,
What?
anyway, did you find the information you were after?
I was going to ask you if there were a specific book on the singing oracle.
Oh, we do have some. Oh, where was that? Oh yes, over in. Please pause while DM checks where the she put that information. Game is currently loading. Oh yes, if you go just across from here, and she points to like to her left, because she's facing the monster, so she points to her left. If you go through that small portal or doorway, archway, you will find.
It's still in here, or is it over here?
No, it's like over here.
Okay. Oh god.
Way over there.
Oh, thank you. And she gives her a slight bow and starts walking over
Yeah.
there.
You find two square-looking bookshelves.
Thank you.
It's the top one, or it will be on your right.
You're very helpful. I'm sorry for shouting in the library.
I just really shouldn't do that.
Sorry.
And as you walk through that doorway, you see several heads just looking at you disapprovingly.
We just fought a monster. What do you expect?
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, really sorry about the mess. Here's 2 silver for the inconvenience.
Oh, much appreciated, but definitely not necessary. But thank you. I'm sure the professors will be more than happy to take care of all of this for me. Now, is there anything else I can help you find folks with?
Well, I just need to sit down for a minute and write a letter out. I don't know about the others.
Oh, there's a table over where that the books on the oracle are. So if you want to, you can sit over there. There should be some chairs as well. And do remember to return the inkwell when you're finished.
But yeah, I hadn't forgotten. So yeah, I'll get to it now. And I'll sort of run over there.
Sure thing. Let's move.
What was the name of that labyrinth? Is Paradise something?
The Promised Lands.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to ask the old lady. Do you have any books on the Promised Land, the labyrinth called the Promised Land?
Oh. Well, we don't really have all that many books about. Oh, that should be over in the more legendary. It's a folk story more than anything.
Didn't we find that already? Wasn't that
Did
what
we?
we were reading before?
You found information on the maze leading to a reported or rumored promised land connected with Karamedra, if I remember right. But don't think that they were like there's like with most things there would be a farm or farmstead called the Promised Land with the labyrinth around it like an actual physical place.
Okay. Yeah.
But like there's more folk tales and stories that just blow it way out of proportion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm stuck in my headphones. How?
Oh no. Attack on the headphones.
Yeah, if you're interested in more folk tales and such, you can find it up. If you just take a left here and then the right direct immediately, you will find a square blue carpet on the ground and a bunch of bookshelves making a like a doorway.
Oh.
It's just past the snake statue. Like if you look at the snake statue, it's to your right.
Hey.
That deals with the legends surrounding the Promised Land. If you're interested in the physical place, it's in the section you were just in.
Okay. Thank you so much for your help, and thank you for asking your colleagues to send us word on this creature. It will be very useful for us, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Anything. And yeah, it will. If this was attacking visitors to our library here, I'm glad you dealt with it, and I don't want to mop it up myself.
But I find it strange that you didn't hear the battle.
Oh dear. Usually when I not facing people, I don't hear anything. I'm almost as deaf as a post.
Okay, well, yes, apologies again for the mess. And we'll be seeing you, I hope, soon.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I will be down by my desk if you need anything.
And Drozen's just gonna head off in that direction.
The old lady starts walking down towards her desk. You hear the cane clicking against the stones. It's not keeping pace with her steps. It's almost like the cane is more for show than anything. What does Victor do at this point?
Victor basically walks out and kind of just takes a few deep breaths, sort of trying to meditate and calm down.
Mhm.
Although somewhat struggling a bit and punching the wall in rage.
Yeah, you feel the stone wall. It doesn't give any at your punching. It's almost
Yeah.
like the ornamented marble is mocking your attempt.
Yeah, he's not trying to punch a hole in it.
Yeah.
Although if it would give, it would be satisfying. But
Yeah.
basically, he's trying to feel
Mhm.
more physical pain.
Yep. It's rather calm outside. It seems that most of the crowds have dispersed, and the courtyard is more filled with like bird song than people talking at this point. There's still
Yeah.
a lot of people, but it seems quieter than when you went inside the library.
Yeah. He's basically just waiting for the group,
Mhm.
resisting the urge to just go ahead.
Yep. Ether.
I'm just walking out. Thirsting for things in libraries is not my thing, so I'm just keeping Victor company.
Yep.
Victor just
Well,
kind of
we are
glances on
brothers in fate.
him. Yeah. Victor just kind of glances at him. Doesn't say anything in particular.
Ether just stands tall and looks into the distance. Silent
Bro, he's
comfort.
hanging out.
Just hanging out outside the library.
I mean, he got hurt by the bad vibes. Now
Yeah.
he needs the good vibes. That's
Yeah.
what psychic damage is on my mind. Just bad vibes. Bad news.
We are
Yeah.
speaking through our fists anyway. Like
Yeah,
we
definitely.
don't need to spend words. We speak through.
Yeah, I just let out a massive roar and then I slash your face to pieces.
Yeah.
Like the beast inside, man. Must be fed.
Leo, Siri, and Rosan. What are you guys doing?
Siri basically just went to get a calm space to think a little bit more over the situation.
Mhm.
Thinking about how the body language was of the ghost, how she told the story, and then thinking about the smell of the rotten leaf, and then it comes back when this creature comes.
Mhm.
She's just basically trying to think if there's something piecing it together, and the box and everything.
Give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
See how much you remember, what you can piece together.
Yeah.
No, the fighting that monster really rattled you. So
Yeah,
it's-
seeing Victor go down for the first time really took a toll.
yeah, and all the information you were given is kind of scrambled in your mind.
Could you still think about, like, did it seem like she was lying?
Give me an insight check on your memory of her.
Natural 20!
It didn't seem like she was lying.
Okay.
She seemed very honest, very open, although there was something she wasn't telling you. It was very clear that she was holding something back, especially when it had to do, when she said the last part about something taking over if she uses too much power to stay in the physical form. There was something she was holding back from telling you.
So that's just thinking she's basically just drawing in her book on her little adventure at the same little time.
Mhm.
It's still on just a drawing board, so.
Yeah. Rosan, as you browse through the books, it doesn't take that much time to find books on the myths about this promised land. It is a big deal among Karametra's followers. And it speaks of like the ultimate farmstead where everything grows in abundance, no animals are ever sick, no crop ever rot or wither. It's just, and the soil is never overworked. It just keeps producing and is happy and just the ultimate farm. Yeah. Perfection.
Sorry. Right.
And
So
like,
does it sound like some mythological paradise, essentially like the afterlife or something like that?
it's not the afterlife. It talks about an actual place on this plane of existence. It's not part of the divine realm. But it is of the divine. It is the ultimate tribute to Karametra, who is the god of agriculture. And only those most devout could find their way there.
Yeah.
And you also find a little line in one of the books that speak about the trials of getting there, the trials of the faithful to reach this promised land. And it had to deal with overcoming the wildness on their way.
I suppose I look around for Leo. I can't see him. I'll hold on to the book for now, and I'll sort of walk out that area, see if I can find. So as I'm walking along, I'm kind of looking.
Yep.
Leo, because I just think, as I know he is a follower of Parametra, so I thought he'd probably find this very interesting.
Yep. Following the directions the all. I don't know if you were listening to them, the directions she gave Siri and Leo. If Drosa would have listened to them, but
Possibly, yeah. I'm just gonna go look around here. Like,
yep.
I'm gonna go, Leo, but not too loud. But like, I suppose he hears me, does he?
I
No,
don't-
probably not. I'm too engrossed with writing this letter. Every now and then, I'd probably look up to see where Siri was, that she hasn't
Yep.
wandered
Well, I
off
do-
into the library or.
I do remember that the librarian mentioned the snake statue and the arch, so I'm gonna kind of walk through there.
Yep.
And then I see Siri. I walk up to her, and then I see Leo. I'll walk up to him.
Just hearing the clickety clack going
Yeah.
along.
I've got the slippers.
It doesn't take all the sound away.
Ah,
It dampens it a lot, but no, it doesn't take it all away. It's like when
So
you
then
walk, like if you walk with boots on marble floors, it's still gonna clack.
oh.
It's more like a blippity blop instead of clickety clop.
Yeah.
So they're not sneakers then, are they?
No. Although that would be funny.
Sneaky centaur.
I want to see
Centaur,
that.
an
Though.
assassin centaur. Can you imagine?
Yes, I can, and it's funny. Oh, can you just see like those posters for every assassin movie ever when they're perched on top of a rooftop? Except it's a centaur.
You should have seen Jason's character he made for a one shot. It's an elephant, like Luxodon, that was an assassin, and basically said, "See, you missed the elephant in the room."
Oh god.
Fantastic.
That's amazing. Yes, but yeah. So yeah.
If I see Drozen approaching, then I've probably finished my letter by this because it's not a very long letter. And I'd probably quite hastily like fold it up, ready for sealing.
Yep.
As he approaches. Hi, Drozen. Did you find anything?
Yes, I did, and I thought of you immediately. I think this is something you will find interesting. And I opened because I kind of held my finger in the page, if you know what I mean, and I kind of open it to that part, and I show him, read this, and I kind of point to the passage.
Oh, okay. You probably find it takes him a little bit longer than it probably take you to read this, but he takes like his time. And he's just like, oh, well, this sounds all amazing. Like, yeah, let's definitely go here. Does it also sound too good to be true? Is something like not read right in the writing?
So are you asking me, or are you asking?
Sorry, I'm asking the DM.
You cut out a little bit for me, so could you?
Oh, did I? Okay, apologies. As I'm reading it, does it like sound too good to be true? Is there like things that I would know from my experience that are like even like impossible, like soil that never
Yeah,
goes spoiled?
yeah, absolutely. It's like, from your experience as a farmer, you know that you have to like shift the crops to not overwork the soil. You have like crops that never fail, like animals that never attack your livestock that never gets attacked by anything. That doesn't happen.
Yes, Joe, and it does look very like nice and stuff, but I don't think any of this is true. It takes a lot of work to run a farm, and you got to do all sorts of things with the soil, and then how do you keep like wild animals away from your stock? It also sounds a bit far fetched, if you ask me.
This was in the legends section, but so yes, it probably has been embellished,
I mean, I'm
over the
totally
years.
open-
But what is interesting is that it does talk about this promised land, which we've heard about already, and also it does mention that that only a true follower of Kalamatra, such as yourself, overcome the ordeal of the wilderness.
Well, I mean, if it is true and I do find it, then that'd be amazing. But
Because if we are to get through this labyrinth and to find the promised land, I think you will be a very important part of this. From what this book says, of course.
I'll do my best, and my faith in Kalmetra is strong. So hopefully it will. If it is real, then it will happen. As he sees Siri come over, he kind of tries to tuck his letter away.
Siri just sees the book they're reading and be like, didn't take you guys to actually read legends, but welcome to the storytelling world.
Well, this is not just any story, and this might have significance, and I kind of basically just catch Siri up on what we were talking about.
Yeah, it sounds too good to be true, I agree. But I'm also a little worried about the singing oracle. She seemed quite... She seems like she was hiding the thing that kind of takes over, when she was speaking of that part, when she uses up her powers.
I mean, I agree that she was pretty creepy. It was like a ghost, and I don't do ghosts.
I could tell, darling. I could tell. But still, something we need to keep in mind.
Do you think that creature may have been her transformed? Do you think this
It
creature
could
was
be.
something which
I
had
think
been
it
drawn
is...
to us because of her?
It has the same smell as she had, like rotten leaves. I think it could be a string connected, yes.
As a matter of
I would
fact,
say.
it didn't register undead like she did.
No. But it just appeared after she poofed, or whatever she did. So, I'm just saying, maybe be a little bit on guard when we get to this mysterious box in the fair.
I wonder if there's anyone else in this place of learning that might be able to make sense of what we've experienced, because I don't think we will come to any conclusions soon.
I think we should wait for the people to examine the whatever that thing was. Maybe they would tell us what it was if they figured out what it was. And where is E2 and Victor?
I think they left the library. I think they must be
honest,
waiting for us outside.
I'd forgotten all about it.
About them or about creature?
About everything. To be honest, I was too busy writing this letter.
You're writing a letter. Who to?
It's just my folks.
No. Okay. Insight check. 18 or 24.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
Oh, but it's nice to write to your family, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just letting them know where I am and that I'm okay.
Wish I could do the same. And she starts heading off.
What does she mean by that?
Well, what we know of her past, what little we know, I think perhaps she doesn't have a family. I'm guessing.
I'm really sorry, out of character.
Mhm.
Have you spoken about your mother or father before to me?
I am speaking of my mother, not my father.
Okay. No, I'm sure she's spoken of her mother before.
Oh. Oh yes, of course. I remember that conversation.
Oh
It was
god.
very entertaining. But yeah, but I don't know if they are still in touch. Perhaps they are not.
I suppose if we get the chance, then maybe we'll reunite her with the mother.
Well, if she wants to be reunited.
I mean, I assume she's here because of stuff, and then he realizes what he might have just like slipped up somewhere, and then panics. He's like, yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Okay, Dresden's gonna follow.
Yep. As you make your way outside of the library, it is getting pretty late in the day. The sun is low in the sky.
How long have they been in the library while we were outside?
Not very long. It seems that the fight with this creature took a lot longer than it would have seemed that it took. To you, it was just a few seconds, but the sun has traveled a lot in the sky.
I meant more like since I got out of the library. How long have they been inside since?
Maybe half an hour?
Okay, so not enough for a short rest then.
Technically a short rest is half an hour. If you want it to be. I usually go for amount of time. It's like what makes sense. The two of you have just been standing there, so you would have probably have rested some.
Yeah.
So I'd say, yeah, you could take a short rest if you want. All of you can take one if you want. You weren't doing anything that took a lot of power or strain, so...
Right. I'll take a short rest then.
Yep. So if you want, you can all take a short rest.
The question is, how many dice do I roll my short rest?
Leo, as you approach, the woman will take the inkwell from you, and
Oh, that's an amazing roll.
the letter as well. And you see her. Why is the roll not showing up?
That's amazing.
There we go. That is really amazing. Yes.
You get the hit dice.
That's
rolls.
I'm 1.4 max. That's perfect.
If you click on short rest, you can
Yeah.
select how many dice you want to roll,
Oh.
and then just
Okay.
click apply.
So what do I get back from short rest?
Yeah, Leo, you also see her bring out a wax stump thing. I don't really know what that is made out of, but it melts a little bit, and then she just punches a seal on it with what looks like a 10-sided circular thing, and a star in it. And she puts the letter in a box that she has with a lot of other letters in it. I'll make sure that this. Oh dear. Oh wait, hold on a second. And she flips it over. Would you be so kind as to write where the recipient lives on the back here?
Oh yeah, sure. Silly me.
No, I should have asked.
It's Chariot Meadows Farm.
All right. Yep. And yeah.
Thank you. I completely forgot.
Yeah. As soon as you put, or after you put the address on it, she'll place the letter back in the box with the other letters, and I'll make sure it goes out with the rest of the letters today.
Thank you.
And do you expect a reply, or?
Well, I have put in there where I am staying, so hopefully it'll come to the right place.
Oh, just so it will take a few days for it to reach where it's going, depending on how far it's going. And then,
sure. Actually, yeah. If it could come back here.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's probably a better idea.
yes, absolutely. I'll tell the messenger to tell the recipient to send any replies back here, and we'll find you somehow. I'm sure if you're staying at the Rocking Satyr, there's probably someone there who will let us know where you're going next.
Thank you.
She gives you a little nod, and then if there's anything else I can help you with, otherwise I do have some work I need to get on with, but if you need anything, just do let me know.
Certainly will. Thank you. For some reason, my temp HP, my hit dice didn't roll. And I'm really struggling.
That's
Oh,
fine.
sure.
If you just roll your the dice and add your modifier, and
One of those.
yes, then just add your modifier to it, and then just
Okay, thank you. It's better.
add it to it. Sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate. But yeah, it is late afternoon by the time everyone comes outside. It's beginning to get to evening.
Going back to the inn to get a bath.
I'm going to the inn and just waiting for basically the dock fight.
Yep. Let me see. There we go. So you make your way down the busy streets of Meletis and back to the Rocking Satyr Tavern. The tavern is packed to the brim at this point. There's people everywhere. And
So no seats available at all.
no, people are standing, and if you listen carefully, everyone is talking about the fighting pit.
Mm.
Would I actually know where it is, since I've basically been walking through Meletis previously?
Yes, you would know that it is down by the warehouses in the
That was told to us by the barkeep.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, I meant
Victor.
more like if I would have.
Yeah, Victor, you would
been there.
know. I don't imagine you've actually been fighting in the ring before, but you know where it is, like which specific warehouse it's in. The
Yeah.
rest of you, after hearing the description of that you were given, nope. So you can find your way there. But yeah, most of the people, most of the patrons at this tavern are now talking about the fight, and a lot of them are like posturing and just getting ready for the.
A lot of testosterone here.
Yes.
Very uncomfortable, Siri.
Does anyone seem like they are like really strong or like
There are some.
skill or anything?
Yeah, there are some really big people around. Most of them are human, but like people who are built basically like Ethu, but human.
Yeah.
There's a couple of Leonins in there.
Anyone
What does it look like?
recognizable?
No.
Oh, thank God.
No. One of them is missing an eye. You
Ooh.
can see like the face has been all clawed up at some point.
Yeah.
Well, the eye is dead. It's still in there, but it's just white.
Right.
The other one has just chunks missing out of the mane, where it has scarred over to the point where it doesn't grow back.
Yeah.
But yeah, most you can see that are talking about the fights are like either really big guys or really like they look like they could be very fast. Not really built for strength, but you as a monk can tell that they're built for quick strikes instead of strong strikes.
Yeah.
And
Right.
yeah, both you and Ethu can tell that like since both of you have been to the games, that all of these people are like, don't underestimate them.
Alright.
Is it possible to get to the barkeep without like bumping into everyone?
No.
She takes a deep breath and basically like squeezes through.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me?
You see Karok standing there behind the bar, and just as he sees Siri just in between the crowd, he's like, "Oh, hello there, little lady."
Hi. Any room available?
Well, your room is available.
And she looks over to the group and like, that's less, filled.
Oh. Well, that depends on what you have in mind.
Just a small room, one bed.
Well, if you want privacy, I can offer you the loft. That's all I got right now.
I'll take it.
Sure. No need to pay for that. It's basically just a couple of barrels.
I'll take it.
I could have a hay bale brought up for you if you want. You can make a bed out of.
No, I have a sleeping bag. It's fine. I have a bedroll.
I mean, you guys already paid for a room with beds in it.
I mean, I'll take some hay.
She's just basically like,
Did you have a room? Don't you
Yeah,
want
you
a
have a-
room?
Darling, don't.
Yeah, I quite like the smell, and it's quite soothing.
Just give him the hay. How much for drinks if I play in the inn?
Well, if you want to play for this crowd, I'm not gonna charge you.
Appreciated. And she squeezes through to find a place to stand.
Yeah, you managed to find what looks like a broken table. It's the only table that people are not sitting by. People are even sitting on little makeshift stage. Or sitting is kind of an exaggeration of the leaning, half passed out reclining motion that they're doing.
Crowded.
Yeah, a modern fire marshal would have a hernia just looking at this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you managed to find it surprisingly sturdy. It seems like the table has collapsed in on itself and it's kept up by its own weight.
It's not that heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to play for drinks, sure. Give me
Don't get a bed, let's play for drinks.
Yeah, give me a performance check.
20.
Nice. Yeah, it seems like your playing is turning a lot of heads, even in this where it's very, very, very hard to hear. I'm going to change up.
It's
the
just
music.
trying to rally up people now.
Yeah, and you start hearing people start clapping along with the sound. Let me see if I can do this. Come here. Nope, that's not the song I was looking for. Shoosh.
I don't have a bagpipe.
I know. There was another song I heard that I was looking for, actually. But yeah, as you're playing along with the 20, you start, like, people start turning heads, start clapping along with your playing, and it seems like more and more people are starting to pay attention to your playing, and where's the music I was looking for? Because I have this is it this one? Could be this one. Nope, not this one. Anyway, yeah, the rest of the party hears your music over the crowd, and the sound of the crowd seems to be just dying down a bit. Is it this one? This one was it. And yeah, the crowd starts clapping along and just trying to keep up with
Rallying people up for the fucking
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah. And maybe 20 or so minutes later, you suddenly hear a loud banging sound as Karox is banging a tankard against the bar desk. And the clapping stops, and everyone, like even the most unobservant, can just feel the tension just ratcheting up. And just in the calmest voice ever, Karox just said, "Well, shall we get going?" And a cheer just erupts across the tavern as everyone spills out. And basically leaving Itu and Victor in the wake.
She's basically looking at them like, if you're going to fight, they're leaving.
You see a few people just remaining behind, almost looking shell-shocked at this point.
Victor would basically wait for the signal and then basically just leave with them.
Yep.
Victor?
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. I know you don't need it, but...
Thanks.
Don't break their legs.
I'm hoping they're breaking mine.
So, are we going to get to the fun pod now?
I guess.
As you follow the crowds down, you make your way over to a nice warehouse. Surprisingly nice for being rumored to house fighting rings. It's not broken, it's finely painted, and the doors actually have proper locks. Karox walks over to the door and unlocks the double doors and then just swings them open to let everyone in. A few wait outside, but the ones who follow you in quickly take places around the area. And I'm going to add a couple more tokens. You have this guy. And this guy. One of the people who walk in looks to be a young woman. Short cropped hair, who runs across the warehouse floor and hops up on a crate and then sits there swinging her legs back and forth.
She sounds fun.
Yeah, what do you guys do as you step into this warehouse? It is lit up by torches that come to life one by one.
Where is the fight thing inside of the warehouse? Because I'm going to stand inside of it and just look at the biggest, meanest guy in the room.
It seems to be an improvised space that no one is standing in. So it seems to be like right here in the middle.
There we go, I'll stand inside of it. Just stand big, stand strong, and just look at everyone with my eyes, waiting.
You see the other two Leonin just sizing you up. They're looking at each other like... Because you're surprisingly unscarred compared to the other two. They have
That's my thing.
Yeah, that they have seen some shit. You can tell by how they look.
So either they think he's unscarred like Babyface, or they think he's like, oh god, he's good.
Yeah.
That is literally my boon, unscarred.
Yeah. So one of them...
Does it seem like it's like one versus one fights, or does it seem like there's like group fights, or...
It seems to be more of 1 versus 1.
Yeah.
Let me grab the music I was thinking for this one, because there we go. No, that's not it. That's the one. You see... Where did I put his token? I didn't have a token for Karos. We're gonna find a token for Karos. You see Karox step into the center of the ring, turn, look around, and just, oh, it seems like we have a few regular faces here. How about you guys greet our newcomers? And he holds out a hand to Itu and Victor. Apparently these two are interested in joining you. Now, for the rules, I think I've explained this to you guys before, newbies. No killing, no magic. Buy-in is 1 gold piece ahead. Winner takes all. Winner is the one who did not tap out, did not pass out. If I see any of you going for a killing blow, I will kill you myself.
Any other rules?
Well, it depends. Do you want kids or not?
I doubt he has a chance to begin with.
Well, then no. I would say no biting, but considering that we have 3 Leonins here, that's kind of a moot point.
Biting. Come now, my friend, I do standards. As my class flash out.
Well, I'd say no biting in parts some people would like to keep.
I don't even think I have a bite attack.
Leon's don't.
No, I only have claws.
Yep.
Which is the better weapon. The wonderful fact it dealt slashing damage.
Well, since you seem to... So, there we go. That's a fitting one for Karox. Since you seem so eager to start, my new cat friend, how about we give you a chance to play with our crowd favorite? And you see the young woman hop down from the crate and just basically skip into the ring.
I
Oh
freaking
boy, here
love
we
her.
go.
Sounds ominous.
Listen,
So,
my constitution is amazing, but my strength is only decent.
Let me see, where did I put her?
I'll actually go for strength instead of constitution next level.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh! She just walks over to Ethan, looks up. You're a big kitty.
So I've been told.
here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Oh, I fought these two before. That one knocked me out. It wasn't nice. And she points to the guy with the only one eye. Don't really remember a fight with the other one. But I think I won.
Victor rolls his eyes. And kinda tries to figure out who's the champion.
So yeah, like Big Guy said, the buy-in is 1 gold per person, and you hand it to him before we start.
I take out the gold piece and just flip it over all the way to him.
Yeah, you see him just pocket it. The rest of you, I know. Well, you haven't paid yet either. My Nyxborn friend, and he looks over to Victor.
He basically tossed a coin, gold.
You see him struggling a little bit catching this one, but it manages and puts it in his pocket. And well, Where did I put her stat block? There. There you are. Yep. Well, if you guys are ready, hop into the ring. Like I said, no killing, no magic. Other than that, have fun. And yeah. Do you want to roll initiative for this, or do you just want to trade back and forth?
The one
Could
who
roll
goes
to see
first,
who goes first.
the one who goes
Yeah.
first has the advantage.
Fair.
If we're doing health, pure health, so yeah. So that's a 16.
Let's see what she gets.
Also, how's my armor class determined? Plus unarmed defense. Is it strength and dex? Is it dex and com or strength?
Dex plus con.
Yeah, Dex plus con.
Or dex? This is a shitty thing. So my armor class will peak at 17.
Which is what she rolled.
Fuck you.
And I roll in chat so everyone can see it. You should be able to see that.
I cannot see chat. I also cannot
okay.
No,
see the
the,
fucking field.
The above VTT chat. Or the game
Did you?
log.
No, I don't see anything.
Okay. There we go. How about now?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I
uh,
couldn't even see this fucking map. Custom wall 17, yeah. So who's
Yep.
my enemy? This girl?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So she goes first, I suppose. Now is the question: will I rage?
There we
Will
go.
you rage?
Nah. Only one left.
She smiles a little bit at you, and then, let's see what you got. And you see her start like this. It looks very silly. And then she skips forward and raises her arm back and just tries to punch you straight in the solar plexus. Let's see if she can hit. I don't think a 14 is gonna hit.
It connects, but I'm just
Yeah.
not feeling anything.
She's like,
Just looking
Oh.
down at her.
oops. There we go.
There we go. 4 strike to hit. A plus 6.
Yep.
That's better to hit than me.
Yep. And she's like, oh, that's not good. Let's see if we can do it with the other hand.
Do it, Dex?
Yeah, that's a 9 though.
Same result.
Yeah.
Just
So she just goes
Iron
bang, bang.
Abs.
Yeah, oops.
Can you do 2-weapon fighting with unarmed?
I'll allow it for this fight because it's non-lethal.
Because otherwise I'm really at disadvantage if I only have
Yeah.
one attack.
But no, I'm
Because
gonna allow
my-
it for this fight because
What
it's
can
non-lethal.
be? You have 38 hit points.
37. Also, I'm not raging, so I don't get resistance or anything.
Yep.
Because that would just be rude to use rage for this. I might if I'm going down
Yeah.
from a stronger enemy, but yeah. So, okay. Unarmed strike. That's an 18.
That hits.
So just standing there, seeing her punch me. Just one. Well, how small is she? How high does she come?
So Ether's like 6 what?
I'm big. I'm only 6'6". That's not that big.
Only. My partner's 6'4". He's 196 centimeters.
6 feet 6. Let me actually see how much it is in. Oh yeah, that's like my cousin's length.
Yeah, so this girl, she is like 6 or 5'7".
Let me see how big that is. That's average height.
Yeah. So think average woman, eater. So she's like,
Yeah,
Oops.
there's not that big a difference. It's like this difference from head to head. Not that big.
it's this between me and my partner.
Yeah,
And then
not
you
that big.
add a little bit.
Yeah, so okay. So my fist, if I just
Yeah, it would hit
Add-
her like
like on the
Yeah.
chest.
right here.
Yeah.
It would knock the wind out of her, for sure.
Definitely. And that's the first one, it's 4 damage.
Yep. You see her just take a few steps back and right.
1 footstep forward, second fist.
Yep.
Left. That's a 16.
That hits.
4 damage again, if you want me to roll. Not to roll, just stay at 4.
Yep. She coughs again like right. Okay. Let's see if I can do something about this. And she's gonna just crouch down a little bit. And she darts around you inside the melee range. And then suddenly you feel a leg come up in your midriff. For 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 9 damage. Straight to your abs.
She actually rolls for damage.
Yeah.
Monks.
Oh, rude. So I don't even use my claws. Okay.
So yeah, you take 9 damage as it connects with
Yep.
your
Taken.
abs. And the second one is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That is a straight roll. That is 6 damage.
What is a damage die? Is she a monk?
Maybe.
Definitely feels like high level monk over there.
So after she hits you in the stomach with her leg, you feel a fist connect to your side.
Mm-hmm. So, backhand.
Yep, sure.
That's javelin. 31.
That hits.
For a backhand. Just to try to get her, then turn around. Plate wide.
Yep. That hits as well.
So that is 8 double damage. Actually, I'm not rolling a die. This is straight 4 damage.
Yep. You see her like that second hit just daze her a little bit, and she seems to lose her balance slightly, and shakes her head and comes back. That's not it. That's just the one. She doesn't seem to be with the game as much anymore. Did it? And she looks at you at the like. Okay. What happened here? But then she's going to try and climb you to get a hold.
I mean, she can try to grapple, but
Yeah.
the size difference is not that big. We're still both medium creatures.
True. 17.
Opposed athletics.
Yeah.
Let's say 13.
Yeah, she managed to get a good grip around your neck, and her arms are surprisingly strong. And she wraps her legs around your arms as well. And you are currently grappled.
So, grapple doesn't do anything but set my movement speed to 0.
Yeah.
Unless she has something like... Oh, fuck, what's it called? There are feats that in grapple.
Just body slammer, you'll be
Grappler.
fine.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, that would take action.
So, that's her turn.
So is she back? Is she front? Is she side?
She
Where is
climbed
she?
up your back, so she's basically piggybacking
So
you.
I can bear hug her to try and choke the life out of her. Because she will be
She's on
behind
your
me.
back.
Yeah,
She's on your back.
She's on
Yeah,
your back.
that's what I meant.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
on your
so-
back with her legs wrapped along your elbows. So
That's very irritating hit, but
and then her arms are around your neck.
I mean I can try for breaking elbows.
Mm.
Let's just try and punch the arms.
Yep, sure.
Break them elbows. Nope.
No, her grip is too strong.
That's a 23 on the second one.
Yeah, second one hits. The first one you don't really get the leverage, but the second one hits. And you feel the grip on your neck just release slightly as one of her arms come off, and she just shakes it like num 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 but num.
Yeah.
And
Should have perhaps taken action or to try and body slam her.
on that note, she seems to go like limp on you, and then suddenly she's going to try and slam her head into the back of your head.
Ow.
Okay.
She's going to do it. It's not going to hit as hard because you don't really get any leverage.
Also, this is the back of my head.
Yeah, she's basically trying to hit her forehead against the back of your head.
Hmm.
And it's not a lot of space, so you don't really get that. So it only does 1 bludgeoning damage.
I don't care about one bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
If I was a tiefling at this point, I would be very rude and just use the fucking no magic.
Yeah,
I
no
love
magic.
being rude in Hellish Book.
And then you just hear, ow, your head is hard.
Come over here,
one?
girly.
And yeah, her arm is numb, the one that she's not grappling you with, so she can't really use it.
Good. So at this
Yeah.
point, I literally just want to see if I can grab her by the arm, grab her by the neck, whatever, and just
Sure, go ahead.
throw her away.
Athletics. Let's see.
That's an 18.
That's a 10.
There we go. So I just throw her. Like, she would be behind me technically, and I would just throw her straight ahead of me.
Yeah.
This way.
Yep.
Like, nearly into this woman. That's
Yeah,
there.
give me, roll me a d6. I want to see how far you can throw her.
2.
Yeah, she skids. She lands about right here, and then she skids a little bit. And the woman is like, right.
Come on,
do-
girly. Stand up.
Oh, you're a lot more fun than the other ones. She
That's what a fight is supposed to be.
She hops up and shakes herself off. You can see that she's a little bit cross-eyed at this point, like taking one too many blows to the head, probably.
Really gets for being small.
Yeah. And she rushes forward and is going to try to hit you in the abs for 18 to hit.
That hits, and I'll be rude enough to say unscarred. So roll me damage.
Yep. That is 7 for the first hit.
Ah, shit. -5.
Yep. So 2.
like a snort of air just
Yeah.
comes out.
The other one is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
5 bludgeoning damage as you get a tack tack to your abs.
How's she looking? Hostile.
She's still looking a little bit stunned. Like she has a hard time focusing on you. Like it's almost like she's seeing two of you.
Honestly, she is out damaging me like fuck.
Well, she this is where the DM says she's a glass cannon.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I'm still not rude enough to use Vey. Am I rude? Yes or no?
What
I
would
am
E2
fucking
do?
rude, apparently.
Yep.
Okay, so E2 after that last hit.
Mhm.
There we go. That's how he starts, and he lets out this mighty roar.
Nice. Yep. It's your
Constitution save, wisdom saving throw.
turn. Wisdom
You
save.
see 14.
Ooh. No, that's an 11.
She is afraid.
You see her eyes focus for like half a second, and then she just takes a step back, and then just. Okay.
So that's only disadvantage on attack rolls against me. That's the only thing that really matters.
Yeah. But no.
But yeah, so that's bonus action.
Yep. You still have your action. That
23.
hits.
That's another 4.
Yeah, she's looking a bit rough now.
Yeah. And also, I'm doing it for disadvantage. That's evil to not get hit.
Yeah. And her eyes are like really big, and she's curling in a little bit, like okay. Ooh, that's not gonna hit. 10.
Nope.
She's still trying to go for your abs. The first hit is weak. Her other punches have landed out. Oh, I hate disadvantage so much because that was a nat 20.
I can
I
hear
can hear
it.
that.
Also, it only lasts until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, but that's a 16. The second one's a 16.
16 hits.
Yep. And the first hit is really, really weak. The second one is a lot stronger, and that is 8 bludgeoning, but to you.
Yeah, if she hits me again, I'm down. So let's see how it goes.
Your turn.
That's a 22.
That hits.
4 damage.
Yep.
That's a 23.
That also
Another
hits.
4 damage.
How do
I'm
you
doing consistent damage.
How do you want to do it? Because you only had 6 hit points left.
Good, because I have 6 hit points left.
She didn't really have a lot to start.
No, but he hits like a truck.
Yeah.
So the first punch
Yeah.
is an uppercut.
Yeah.
It lifts her off the ground. Second just is straight onto her chest and just knocks her back and down.
Yeah, you see her basically do a backflip as she rolls into this barrel. And she just sits there like, that was cool.
E2 lets out a roar of victory.
Yep. Despite just getting nearly knocked unconscious, she's sitting there smiling. Like, she looks like someone threw a ragdoll against the barrel, but she looks happy.
Oh, E2 is returning that smile with the
Yeah.
same amount of teeth on full display.
She's like, I like you, and then just...
Can that be counted as in competition of skill? Winning a competition of great skill?
Yes, it does.
There we go,
You
that's
get-
more piety.
1 point. You hear clapping, and then it starts. Carrick starts clapping, and the others quickly join in. And the woman grabs the older woman grabs the younger one and just hauls her out of the ring, away from danger.
Victor claps
Yeah.
a bit and then just pats him on the shoulder and says, "My turn."
Sure, I'll give him a little pat on the back and then
Yeah.
I'll move over towards Trozen.
Yep.
Can I ask you, Ether, if he needs a little bit of healing?
I mean, the next fight, if I'm going to fight again, will have to rage. Just to stay in the fight. But I am invincible, I am prideful, I am arrogant. No, not arrogant, overconfident. But I will not say no to a bit of healing.
Okay, so Drozen's gonna sort of like pat him on the shoulder, and as he's doing that, he's just gonna cast Healing Word again.
You see Karox just look over
Right.
at Drozen and just grin on his face and just basically giving you that "I see you" look.
Oh, was that not? I thought it was just he.
Oh no!
during the fight.
It's more of a.
Okay.
It's allowed outside the fight, just not while fighting. No healing while fighting.
For healing or fighting.
Yeah,
that's
back
Yeah.
into the fight. Out of the fight.
Yeah.
Now it's Victor's turn. Come on, stun them. This is not a fight thing.
Karox steps into the ring and, so, who wants to give our next contender, our next newbie, a run for their money? Literally. Is Nick's born?
Victor casts Thaumaturgy to make his eyes close and he just stares at everyone.
The Leonin with tufts of hair missing from his mane steps in and just looks you over and, well, I have never even seen one such as you. It shall be fun to see what you can do.
How tall is he?
About ether size.
I look up at him and I say, "Are you the strongest?"
Well, that is about to be determined, isn't it? I won last time.
Well, show me what you got then.
Sure. Let's see who starts. Ooh, not the Leonin. Definitely not the Leonin, because that was a nat one.
Yep.
Yeah, Victor, you start.
Okay, so the first thing I do is walk up to him.
Mhm.
Just stand and smile. And I'll take the dodge action.
He just looks at you and, right. Well, let's see what... You're just... Okay.
So basically I'm just standing there, not doing anything. But
Yeah.
he has a disadvantage on the attacks.
Yep. Let's see. Oof. That's not good. The 13 on the first one.
Nope.
And let's see. Second hit is a 21.
Hits.
Yep. Of course I can't hit for shit. That's a 3 bludgeoning damage. The first one just whiffs. The second one goes for your shoulder and just connects.
Victor just looks at him, says, "Is that all you got?"
Just warming up. Let's see what you got, little one.
Okay, I'm gonna try to backhand him.
Yep.
$23.
That hits. Oof. Yeah, he seems to just shake his head a little bit, and that grin just blooms across his face.
And yeah, I'm gonna spend a key point to take the dodge action or patient defense.
Yep.
And I'm gonna just stand there, look at him and says, "Come on."
Right. So that is 17 to hit.
That hits.
Let's see. It's the first strike comes out. He goes for the same shoulder again.
Yeah.
And 14.
That misses.
Yep. So he hits you in that same shoulder again, but the next one seems to he seems to misjudge where you're standing.
How much damage was the strike?
Let me see.
Don't believe you said.
No, I didn't. I didn't roll damage. I think. So, oh yeah, I did. Hold on. 2 bludgeoning damage because apparently these dice hate me.
Alright. Yeah, Victor just takes it. Just stands there.
Yep.
Just looks at him. Says, "Is that really all you got?"
Well, it seems like it's not my day today. Let's see
Fucking hit me.
That's. Oh, it's your hit, I guess.
I'm gonna punch him.
Mhm.
I'm gonna backhand him again. No, I'm gonna slap him.
Okay. Sure.
Slap.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yep. Okay.
or that hero point.
Yep. Absolutely, you can do that. Reroll it completely.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, it's better, but it doesn't hit. Well,
Yeah.
I think it's like even more insulting because it's like it doesn't do
basically it's kinda
damage.
like,
Yeah.
Says, well, at least you can dodge a slap.
It just
And
looks
then,
at you like "No."
bonus action, punch again.
Yep. Yeah, that hits.
So that's a backhand slash or slap.
Yep. Oof. Big oof.
I just yawn a bit and says, "Can you please hit me?" I just stare at him.
Sure. 16.
Misses.
Ah. 19.
Hits.
Yep. So he swings out first with his first misjudges where you're at. Second one comes out, and now he brings out the claws and just grabs you around the throat.
Yeah.
Lifts you up. And you
Okay.
feel his hand just start squeezing around your neck.
Yeah.
And let's see what it does. For 5 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Oh, that was bad.
Yeah. You start feeling the your airways constricting, and you can no longer breathe properly.
Alright.
And he's lifting you off the floor. As that is where we're gonna leave this session.